Hi, Niki Duffy here, choosingfortoday.com. And is trying to get it right stressing you out? So we're taught in this life that we have to have the right answers, we have to get the job right, we have to get money right, we have to get our relationships right, we have to get bringing up children right, we have to get everything right, and we're always looking for ways to make us right. And within that, we're also looking for ways to not be wrong. And what stress is that causing in your life? And is that really a contribution to you when you do that? And what if you didn't have to be right? What if you could just choose in the moment of what's working for you right now? Because even when we try and get everything right, it might be right in the moment. So, for instance, you get the right house, so or you get the right place to live. So you're single, you buy yourself a one-bedroom flat, and that's the right place to live. And then you know, before long you get married and you have kids, and the one-bedroom flat, that's not right anymore, so you got it wrong again, and now you have to move. So what if that wasn't a wrongness, and what if you didn't have to be right all the time, or weren't always looking to be right, and you could let the stress of that go and simply choose more from a place of question, like, is this right for me right now? Does this work for me right now? What will this choice create? And can you feel the difference in the energy and the expansion of what will this choice create? And hiya, thanks for joining me live. What will this choice create, rather than I've got to get this right? Because I've got to get this right is like it's an intensity, it's a closing down, it's a restrictive energy. Whereas opening it up to the question of, even if the question is this right for me right now? Will this work for me right now? And what will this, if I choose this, what will this create? So they're just some things to ponder, because in our house, that we used to have a saying, you know, I was so fixated with trying to get everything right that we used to even have a joking saying in our house that went, up, Nicky Duffy is right. And I don't know if you know the what's it called, the film that comes from. If you do, put it in the comments. Yeah, there's a film where they're all having a local meeting, and everyone's called Howard Johnson, or everyone's called something Johnson, and everyone's saying, oh yeah, Howard Johnson is right. Oh yeah, Mr. Johnson is right. So we took that from that film, and brought it into the family. Oh yeah, Nicky Duffy is right. And I had to be right about everything, or I had to at least try to be right about everything. And that was no fun. And it created lots of arguments and lots of yucky energy, and kept me very stuck and very limited. And now I choose to let go of the addiction of trying to be right. Because truth, can you ever really get it right in this reality? Because what's right for you might be wrong for somebody else, and what works for you, what you think is right, someone else might think it's completely the opposite. So can you ever really get it right? So would you be willing to let go of trying to get everything right? And I was at a recent SOP class, a Access Consciousness Symphony of Possibilities class. And, you know, I've let go of so much of trying to get it right, and so much of that. And I've come to much more space of possibilities and fun and play, and asking questions like, if I choose this, what will it create? And of choice, you know, because in trying to get it right, there is no choice. So when you open up, like, okay, so if I choose this, what will it create? And choosing from a place of will this be fun for me? What else will it create? Parita, thanks for saying hello, and thanks for being here. So, yeah, and I had to pack to go to Germany for the class, and I looked at the weather because I was trying to get my packing right. I was trying to take the right clothes for the right weather, and get the clothes right, get my packing right. Instead of asking my body, "Hey, body, what would be fun for you to take? What would be fun for you to wear while we're out there?" And so when I looked at the weather forecast, it was going to be hot, hot, hot. And then the closer we got to the, so I arranged my clothes accordingly for like really hot weather. And then the closer we got to leaving for Germany, the weather kept changing and it was getting colder and I was making myself so wrong. It's like, oh, I've packed all the wrong clothes and I'm going to be cold and I'm going to be miserable. And where's the question in that? So so those are, so I just acknowledging how, even though I let go of trying to be right in so many areas, it's one of those pervasive little buggers that sort of like creeps up behind you and you don't even notice, or I didn't even notice that I was still trying to get it right. So everywhere we're still trying to get it right, whatever it is. Would you now be willing to let that go? Thank you. So, thank you so much. And also, don't make yourself wrong for trying to get it right. How about that one for a like twister of the way we like mess ourselves over? So, just be an allowance of the choices you make and the times when you're trying to get it right. Just notice and say, aha, I was trying to get it right there. Now what else is possible? Now that I've acknowledged that, what else is possible? And it opens up space for more choices and more fun and more of what you choose. Yes. So thank you so much for joining me today, and Niki Duffy, choosingfortoday.com, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.